Thank you, Navneet. First of all, apologies all for the abrupt disconnection that happened, but all the more reason for us to try to make this happen as a face-to-face next time. Good evening. One of the powerful quotes that I've heard in the time of this COVID pandemic is this quote by Jonas Salk, who is the inventor of the polio vaccine, asking the question, are we being good ancestors? I think we as an industry are blessed to be a part of an industry that does so much good. As you know, the Indian pharma industry is often called the pharmacy for the world. But Salk's measure, are we being good ancestors, is a long-term measure of success, and it recognizes that anything which is valuable takes time to create. We, as the Indian pharma industry, have already created a truly wonderful reputation of being key enablers of access to affordable medicine. And I firmly believe that we, as Indian pharma, now have to rise to be known as the benchmark of global quality. This is what will pave the way for us decades later to be known as good ancestors. And this is where important initiatives like this conference come in. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to all those who are present here, representatives from governments, from regulatory bodies, from around the world, academicians, and most of all, industry professionals gathered here, helping us build good, sustainable quality on an ongoing basis. As some of you would know, the Global Pharmaceutical Quality Summit is the flagship event of IPA on pharmaceutical quality. And the theme this year, making quality pharmaceuticals in India sustainably for the world, is really a very relevant theme to the current global situation and highlights the commitment of the Indian pharma industry towards quality and sustainability, in addition to being the pharmacy for the world. While it's fantastic to have the global speakers that we did for this forum, it's not fun to continue doing this virtually, and fingers crossed, next time we have to do this in person. As you know, the conference featured over 30 global experts taking part in 15 engaging sessions. Big numbers, the conference saw very strong participation, over 700 attendees from around the world, over 600 participants from manufacturing, quality, R&D, regulatory, supply chain, from over 40 pharmaceutical companies, and more than 100 invitees comprising of senior leadership of WHO, US FDA, CDSCO, and other industry associations. Thank you to all the speakers for sharing your thoughts and views. Through these discussions, you have enabled a wide cross-section of stakeholders to better understand the way forward towards quality excellence. A path that involves collaboration, knowledge sharing, and focus on upskilling and technology upgradation. The objective of this conference has always been thought leadership, knowledge development, and best practices sharing. And this forum provides a constructive platform for regulators, academia, industry, and associations to discuss their perspectives. And several of their insights from the sessions have truly been enlightening. In particular, beyond the very solid roster of industry experts, going beyond to include industry professionals from the automotive and FMCG sectors this time around to share their learnings on how the pharmaceutical industry can achieve quality excellence was something which I found excellent. The COVID pandemic has brought pharma into the best possible light, and Indian pharma has shone bright. With the dialogue on sustainability, gathering increased focus globally, covering the way forward in achieving sustainability in pharmaceutical operations was very timely. On behalf of IPA, I would like to thank, first of all, our regulators, US FDA, EDQM, WHO, and CDSCO, PDA and USP, who collaborate with IPA for this summit, and McKinsey, our knowledge partners, for their support in putting this together. I would also like to thank the listeners for your patience in going through some very intense sessions in your pursuit of building world-class quality excellence. I would also like to thank Sudarshan, Navneet, and the IPA team, without whom this would not have been possible. As Navneet mentioned, we have a roadshow at 9 o'clock that will exhibit the technological advancements which have the potential to improve quality and operations. I think this should be something very engaging, and I encourage for all of you to stay tuned for it. In the meanwhile, thank you and wish you all the very best.